Okay, hello again. So now that I've told you a little bit about me, I want to talk about cosmetology school. And when I went to cosmetology school, there was an option to go to a local community college, a private cosmetology school, or I didn't actually know about this. You can intern underneath a licensed hairstylist to acquire your cosmetology license. Had I known about that, I probably would have done a little bit more digging because that sounds like a lot more fun than sitting in a classroom for 8 hours. And this is before COVID, so I should do more research, but I'm not quite sure how they treated COVID because the coursework for cosmetology school is all dependent on the hours that you have supervised. So I believe it's 1,500 hours in the state of California. And I'm just using the state of California not only because I'm in California, but because typically California licensing is the most difficult or one of the most difficult across the country. I'm just using that as a barometer. Anyway, so the back to the community college or the private trade cosmetology school. The community college had quite a long wait list, but it was a lot less expensive. So if that is something that, even though you may be able to qualify for money, if that's something that you really need in your life and you I don't know, you just have your heart set on going to a certain cosmetology school, definitely make sure that you're doing your due diligence. And there's a long wait list, like I said. And then it was quite a drive for me as well. And I'm, I don't know, when it comes to hair, I'm not lazy. I can work all day long. But I had already had part of my life as a commuter, and I did not want to wait in traffic any more a minute of my life. I feel like traffic had already sucked so much of my own soul. I didn't want to do it anymore. And so I found a cosmetology school near my house, and I could move back in with my parents. And of course, I was not excited about that. However, it was the better option for me. And so that's what I ended up doing. I just knew that I had to get started. I still think I wasted about 2 weeks, which is not that much time, but it is when you're in about month, I don't know, 4 or 5 of going to cosmetology school, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, why did I wait those 2 weeks of sitting on my butt at home or being wishy-washy of signing up for this freaking thing? Because I could have already had 2 weeks down the drain and I would be on my way to finishing this course, because it can be I don't know why. It's just, I've never experienced a certification, like a education certification process it just tested my patience. So get off your butt, or I would say, like, stop sitting on your hands and start Googling cosmetology schools around your area, and start interviewing with them as soon as possible, and just get started, you guys. I mean, just again, like how I said, I'm just starting this podcast. Holy moly. I was researching all the things I had to do to have a successful podcast, or to get this out to cosmetology school students, and how many in the nation sign up for cosmetology school. And I began to feel overwhelmed and I'm saying this because when we go on social media and we look at all of these hair videos, right, or makeup tutorials, it can be really overwhelming. I mean, to the point of, if you are a tortured artist like I am, you just think, well, I don't know if I can do this. Like, how am I going to survive off of, not even having pictures to put up? And how am I going to get my clientele? And what if I don't even do hair that's exciting. I just want to do, haircuts and root touch-ups. And I don't know. I'm telling you right now, if you're already worried about building a clientele, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Right now, you just got to go stinking sign up. And if you're in a hard place in your life, trust me, remember, I told you, I was too. I did not come in on a high note. But going into that classroom 5 days a week, in the morning, I had accomplished something real for my life. I was 26 years old. I did the math yesterday. I started at 25 years old. And I felt like a loser. So it was nice that I had something to do every single day, even though I wasn't necessarily happy. I wasn't depressed sitting on my couch doing nothing. So I highly encourage you to just right now, I'm almost done, I promise. Just get on your phone or get on someone else's phone if you don't have a phone of your own and look up cosmetology schools. Instead of just looking it up, look at the website, look at the phone number, press the phone number, call and say, I'm interested in coming in and becoming a student. Set an appointment time, make that appointment time, and sign up for school.